think about the things you did well and move forward and take it from there.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting... Five on the floor. On the floor for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Davis is out there with Plumlee, and it's Aminu in at the 3, the small forward. And the basket by McCollum.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
On defense, Portland, 4-point game. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
And really, once he got that steal, just really nothing the defense could do.
That's why turnovers are so costly, because in many cases, they're indefensible once possession changes hands. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And he gets the bucket.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Outside Westbrook. To halt the run, and it's Freak missing.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Aminu, a chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Freak with it. 17 points for him last game against Charlotte. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And Plumlee kicks to McCollum. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Davis. Can't get it to go. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
Yeah, it was a major factor in the ball game. I mean, the more turnovers they caused, the more shaky those guys got with the ball.
Here's Lillard. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. It's stolen by Ibaka. And even 3-on-3 break. Westbrook with it. Lillard picks him up. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Ibaka's got his first points of the night.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And Lillard kicks to Aminu. Here's Lillard. A 29-point game for him in the win against Utah.
And also defensively, guys, he kept them off balance with 4 steals on the night.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Yeah, the great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
Now here's Westbrook. Against Charlotte, he was really on his game.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. I'd send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Terry Stotts. DB?
We talked about their strategy on how to contain Russell Westbrook, and he told me that Russell's at his best in the open floor. To counteract that, they'll try to make sure they get back on defense in a hurry and limit his chances to get out in transition and start setting up his teammates or throwing down dunks. Neither is a good option for them.
Thanks again, Doris. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Portland making their last shot. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Mitch McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. Waiters, he's checked in for Freak. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And then for the Trailblazers, Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Plumlee. Splitter comes in for Ed Davis. And Crabbe subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Here's Crabbe. Boy, he was something else against Utah. Lillard attacking. Payne grabs the board.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Floats one, and he sinks the layup. Haynes got his first 2 points.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Splitter sets a screen. There's the pick. Here's Crabb. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Clock is at 3. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone. And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
The Thunder shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The Thunder with the lead. On the court for the Trailblazers. Davis is out there with Aminu. Then it's Allen Crabb. Then there's Chris Kaman. And it's McCollum in at the 1 spot. And he gets the bucket.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Trailblazers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Aminu, the pass to McCollum. Davis sets a screen. McCollum kicks to Kaman. Second shot opportunity, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And he can't hit the second. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Ibaka sets the pick for Westbrook. Now here's Freak. He's got 5. Up top, Ibaka to the right side. Westbrook can't get it to go. Portland trailing here. Kicks it to Kaman. Right wing. Kaman a screen. Over to the left wing. Sinks the 3. Three-pointer. Crabb's got 5 now.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside Westbrook. This is to Freak. Baseline J on the way, and it's Portland with the rebound. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Plumlee is checked in for the Trailblazers. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Plumlee with the screen. Now here's McCollum. He's covered by Westbrook. McCollum dishes to Plumlee. 2 on the clock, and he gets it to go. And it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets did some really solid work on the floor. He dropped in 17 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
All right, Doris. Well, guys, coming off a performance like that has got to have him supremely confident right now.
No doubt. I guarantee he comes into today's game feeling there isn't anything he can't do on the floor right now.
Tell you what, Greg, I think he might be right based on that last game. I'm inclined to agree with him.
And a moment now to see the numbers for McCollum. How his last 10 games have gone. 15th in assists and tremendous in consistency at the foul line. He ranks among the top 15 in free throw percentage.
And, you know, he's really the consummate playmaker. He's got his head on a swivel. He looks for the open man. Completely unselfish as a hooper.
Durant's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a switch here also for Portland. Lillard's checked in. Plumlee with a screen on Westbrook. The shot by Lillard wide open. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what Terry Stotts had to say in his huddle. He wants them running a disciplined, organized offense with an emphasis on setting screens and creating open shots on the floor for their shooters. He said also that their offense needs to be a patient one. He told them, don't rush things. Use as much of that shot clock as you need to. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Lillard following the basket by Russell Westbrook. And Lillard gets double-teamed. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Freak. Shoots the 3. Here's Cantor. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Now here's Lillard. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And so here's Portland. After the missed 3 from Serge Ibaka. Plumlee with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. And the basket by Lillard.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Cantor with a screen on Lillard. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Thunder have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
That's been one of the strongest.
And we're through the first half of basketball here.
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
I think we're still upbeat. We would like to have a stronger second quarter, but we know there's a lot of game left. Hopefully we can get back to how we started the game. That's all I got.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the